What is up, guys? Welcome back to our Madden 16 career mode, episode number 18, and we are now in the playoffs, and obviously our next game will be the divisional round. But first up, before you obviously see that, this is how the standings ended. Obviously we were top, easy, how we do it, we just completely ruined the league. We were 16-0, no losses, 16 wins, unbelievable. Then behind us was the Seattle Seahawks, they had 13-3. Then the Eagles, the Philadelphia Eagles, they had 12-4. Same with the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Kansas City Chiefs. They all had 12 wins with 4 losses. Then the Falcons, Atlanta Falcons, had a 11-5. And then obviously Green Bay, who were finishing 8th, had a 10-6. But anyway, this is obviously the divisional round. Well, sorry, the wild card round. The Patriots won the Chiefs. The Atlanta Falcons won the Cardinals just. The Jets absolutely thrashed the Pittsburgh Steelers. And then the Panthers, who was away to Green Bay, they also won the Packers. But this is how the obviously the games would end up in the divisional rounds. We was against the Patriots in Cleveland. The Panthers was against the Seattle Seahawks in Seattle. The Jets was away to the Jacksonville Jaguars, and the Atlanta Falcons was at the Philadelphia Eagles. So whoever would win the game between me and the Patriots would play either the Jets or the Jacksonville Jaguars. But anyway, as I had like 52,000 XP, which is absolutely mad, I decided to boost up all my stats and see how well we did with them. And it goes up to a 96 raid, which, is absolutely unbelievable. We have gone from, I think, 11 or 12 ratings up since the start of the season, and to be fair, we deserve it because we have been the best quarterback in this league. And to be fair, I think we've got MVP, to be fair, and we deserve it because we've absolutely played sick and out of our skin, and we've just dominated this league. To say it's our first season, but to be fair, we will be moving on probably next season. I won't be staying at Cleveland. I think obviously for entertainment wise, it will be better to go to a different club. It'll just, make it more entertaining, make it a bit more different. Don't get me wrong, I want to stay in Cleveland because I like Cleveland. I think the playbook's very good. They have a lot of good players, but the thing is, they also have a lot of players that can go out, at the end of the season, and a lot of the best players that will go on to free agency, are the best players. So it's a bit crap really, because if I stayed, then like my best receivers, Benjamin, he could leave. A lot of the defense there, contracts is up at the end of the year as well. So, we could end up with a really crap squad next season. So, I'm going to move on next year and hopefully join a big team and bring a Super Bowl to them as well if we don't get one here. But anyway, it was the second quarter in the game. We was already winning 7-0 from a read option. We've obviously threw it to the running back and he scored, how he does. Just all season he's been that way, just scoring like it's nothing, scoring like it's easy. He's quite a reliable running back really. I really like him, and I'll be sad to miss him really. But anyway, we was on 2nd and 10. I decided to obviously go for it how you do, and it's too fair. After we threw it to our tight end, and it happens. It must happen every game. I'm not kidding you. Why do the defense drag the receivers into the end zone? It's so weird. If they pushed them out, they won't concede a touchdown. Sorry. But for some reason, they love to push him in, drag him in, and then in the end we get a touchdown to make it 14-0. But, after that, New England actually scored their first points of the game by getting a field goal. But then it kind of changed, and we had this drive, 2nd and 17, and yeah, that happened. Our running back who we passed the ball to, who's been sick all season, gets absolutely pile-drived, fumbles the ball. For some reason, like when he fumbled it, they wouldn't let my player run over to the left side of the pitch, and Mayo, the sauce, ends up picking up the ball and just running into the end zone. So I don't know what that's called if it happens. Obviously it's a fumble recovery touchdown, but like if you get an interception, then it's a pick 6. So I don't know like the correct terminology of what they call it. But anyway, New England, from about 2 players was right back into the game, and only 4 points off, which was quite frustrating really, because we were kind of dominating the game, and like I said, off about a kick and 2 throws, they'd already got 10 points, so it was quite annoying really. But to be fair, we got in good field position at the end of the second quarter, and I was kind of looking for another touchdown or at least a field goal, because we needed some points, because if then New England would have scored, they would have come level, or took over us. But anyway, I decided to change the play on this player because I wasn't happy. I picked a player and then I thought, no, why have I picked that? But in the end, for some reason, when we play the ball, there's such a big gap on the left, you know, to the side of the offensive lines, and I just easily run it in. I just didn't get it. No one, you know, kind of cared about me. No one focused on sacking me. No one focused on getting the ball off me. And in the end, just run it into the end zone and got a touchdown. I made it 21-10, and then obviously with a kick, it made it 21-10. So you know, it was ballooning. It really surprised me. But anyway, it was into the third quarter now, and on second and second, I absolutely, you know, brilliant throw by me, great catch from my tight end, and that got us down the field, to be fair, in another great field position. And as you see there, 1st and 10, halfway through the third quarter, I was wanting some more points because, you know, with the Patriots, you just don't know about when they've got such a good quarterback in Tom Brady. They've got brilliant receivers in Gronkowski, the big Gronk, Endelman, and to be fair, we finished off with a touchdown, which, you know, took 3 passes on that drive to get a touchdown. So, you know, brilliant by me again. And, you know, we were kind of running away with the game at this point. As you see here, we didn't actually, you know, kind of end up with the ball on 1st and goal. We actually ended up on their 20-yard line, which was so surprising. Our team, obviously, our defensive line, obviously, you know, got a turnover. And we ended up on the 20-yard line. Then I threw the 1st and 10, got it, completed it. And then, obviously, 2nd and goal, we completed with a touchdown. As you see here, read option worked again, like a lot of the times where there's no one on the left side of the pitch whatsoever. And as you see, we made it 35-10. But then New England actually scored a touchdown and made it 35-17. But to be fair, I wasn't really, you know, kind of worried because they were just out of it, really. No one was going to come back from that deficit. If they would, I would have been very surprised. But as you see here, even worse. Bo, I've learnt his name, finally. God, it's took me 18 episodes to learn his name. And as you see there, brilliant, you know, catch from him and 77-yard touchdown for me. To boost my stats up and to boost his stats up, really. So he's a very good receiver. I actually really like him. He's not, I think he's the 3rd receiver, obviously behind Benjamin and Gordon, but you know, when he's come on and when he's like kind of, you know, gone on plays, he's picked up his game and he's really good. But anyway, that touchdown made it 42-17, and then New England scored again. So, you know, they obviously cutting the gap down even more. And I see here, brilliant, no, I'm joking. It was a brilliant run, but he fumbled the ball. I mean, I've had one episode where we fumbled the ball twice. It's never been me that's fumbled it. It's been my other teammates. And as you see, you know, again, my teammates fumbled it. It was my running back twice this game. And, you know, I've just been praising him. And he's fumbled the ball twice in this game, which was a bit annoying. But anyway, there was like 1 minute left of the 4th. And we was on the 1-yard line. And normally I pass it somewhere. Because I don't think for many episodes I've done a QB sneak. I was in like the first, obviously the couple of episodes before I kind of learnt, you know, and, you know, I learned how to use the quarterback. But I see there, we got the QB sneak. And then we got the ball back again. I was just thinking, what are the Patriots doing? And I thought I might as well, you know, try and get me running back a bit of confidence, you know, getting his morale up for the, you know, semi-finals, the conference finals. And as you see there, he gets another rushing touchdown for his stats and in his career. So, you know, kind of the game ended a bit, you know, a bit of a thrashing, really. We had 56 points, they had 24. To be fair, that's I think that's maybe one of the most totals we've conceded of points. So well done to the Patriots. But anyway, they're my stats on the screen. Obviously completed 23 passes out of 32, which ended up in a 71% completion rate. I threw 4 touchdown passes with no interceptions, and obviously got 2 rushing touchdowns, which is also, you know, fantastic. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have, please hit the like button, subscribe if you are new, and guys, I'll be seeing you later. Peace!